Okay, here's the story. I bought the car in December 2018. Dragged it home on a flat deck. It was the middle of winter. The car ran, it drove. 3 months later in March, I took it out for a drive for the first time, and it wandered all over the road, and it dripped oil, and it was everything that I could hope for in a Model A. So it's a 31. Obviously, anyone that knows Model A's, that's a 31 girl. And I got into it, started taking it apart. I thought I'd fix the oil leak in the engine, the old flathead four-banger. But I decided that it was just too much money for no return on a car that no one really wants. Anyway, so let's hot rod it. So I sandblasted it, stripped it down, and ended up with a shell that was kind of rough. It actually was pretty rough. And what I ended up doing is I spent 6 months doing body work on it through this last 6 months. And yesterday morning, I was ready for paint. After 6 months of prep, an awful lot of sanding and filling and smoothing, and I'm no body man, but I'm bloody patient. Anyway, so got it flat enough where I was happy, and I threw some paint at it. That's 2019 Chrysler Ceramic Gray, just a solid color, no metallic. Roof is a Dodge Caravan, 2010. Stole that from a junkyard, cut it out of a van, brought it home, and formed and fit. Molded the visor into the front of it. Painted the firewall black. Everyone seems to be going white these days on their hot rods. I decided to go a different direction, go black. Kind of cool. You can see the reflection of the car or the engine in there. Engine is a 327, 67 Corvette, 68 Corvette. Ran the numbers on it. Yeah. Camber bump heads. It's kind of cool. Got it from my father-in-law. I was sitting under his bench for about 30 years, and I talked him out of it. He was never going to use it, so I promised him I would. He said I could have it as long as I didn't chop the Model A. So I chopped the Model A, 2 inches out of it, and as rehab how it turned out, it's not an aggressive chop. A lot of people wouldn't even notice it's chopped. So the frame sits on a 4-inch stretched frame by Riley Automotive. They put a 9-inch Z in the back, so it drops the frame down. Lengthen the front 4 inches and then swoop it up 4 inches. So it gets a really nice stance, and the engine clears the firewall without cutting the firewall. So that's kind of cool. Sitting on Pete and Jake's 4-inch drop front end. There you go. And that grill shell is going to go. I'm going to put a painted one on so it matches the car. So there's my floor. First pass, I did it in wood. I didn't like the wood. Like everything on this car, I seem to have done it twice or 3 times because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm patient. Anyway, so I ended up putting a sheet metal floor in. Went and bought the tools to do it and fabbed it up. Did a tunnel. Built a tunnel, formed it over a propane cylinder and a 4-inch pipe. And as you see, there's no dash in it, but it's going to be soon. Low car, extra long shifter sitting on my 700 R4. Neat little handbrake, e-brake there from Cable Connections out of California. Neat kit. They sell you custom cable lengths. Fill in the forms and they build you all your cables. Pretty cool. So, anyways, happy with the way the paint turned out. I'm no painter. In fact, not the first car I painted, but it's only the third too. Third in 40 years. So I've had not a lot of experience, but happy with how it turned out. I got a bit of a run in one spot and a dry spot in the other, but I'll fix that. So there's the tail of the thing, and you'll notice missing some seams. Took those out, thought they were ugly, and built my own tubs to clear the narrow 57 Fairlane rear end of my tires. Those inner tubs were shot anyways, the stock ones. So that Ford 9-inch out of the 57 Fairlane was an open diff, so I put a posi unit in it from some guys out of Ohio. Can't think of their name right now, but anyways, they were nice to work with. So there you have it. 31 Model A coming along. There's my door sitting over there. Once my paint hardens up a little bit, because it's only a day old, I'll try to fit those doors so that they sit nice on the car. Anyways, there it is. With a little extra work here, some overtime. I hope to have it running for May long weekend.